or like, I don't have the kids tonight, or, you know, whatever, I'm just going to enjoy this. And I'd be like, you're young, why don't you go out? She's like, no, I don't need a man in my life. But here she had a boyfriend. I didn't even know that.
Was she involved in any bad habits or anything that could get her in trouble?
I can't say that she did, but I did find a bag that I believe had crystal meth in it, just a little bit in the bottom, a tiny baggie back by the back door. At first I thought, well, maybe it's Vicky's daughter, whatever her name is, Whitney, you know, because I heard she had a drug habit, but hers was opiate, and that's not crystal meth. So, and I didn't even know what it was at first. And it was actually Jolene who said, that's a drug baggie. And I'm like, really? She said, yeah, that's drugs. She goes, do you know what kind of drugs it is? I was like, I don't know. It could be bath salts. They look kind of like crystals. And I ended up looking up on the internet, and I believe it was crystal meth.
How much was it?
Just a little bit in the bottom, but enough that you could see it was crystals. And I'm like, and then as I started watching YouTube videos and trying to get myself educated on drugs, you know, the behaviors and so forth, I'm like, well, maybe it was Jolene's. But at first I didn't think it was hers. I thought it was maybe Vicky's daughter, Whitney, because Whitney has a drug problem, but I didn't know exactly what at the time. And then later I found out it's Whitney likes opiates and heroin. She doesn't.
The evidence becomes even more damning. Detectives present footage of Kimberly's actions, and most crucially, they reveal that Jolene's blood was found on Kimberly's shoes. This is the moment Kimberly is cornered, yet her reaction is unnervingly cold. She continues to deny everything, refusing to let the truth emerge. Behind her charming exterior,
I just want you to, if something happened that you didn't intend to happen, I want to talk to you about it. I don't think you're an evil person. I don't think you're a mean person. I think you have done one hell of a job getting through the last 25 years. And I just want you to be honest with me. You're ready to make a new start. You're ready to start over.
I don't think there's really any new start. I mean, my life, I'm 50 years old. I don't see anything foreseeable great in my life. I give up, man. I give up. I'll keep breathing and praying, and that's about it.
Well, let me say,
I'm tired.
Let me put it to you this way.
I don't see anything panning out.
But listen to me. You know,
in a final attempt, the detectives urge Kimberly to cooperate, emphasizing the emotional burden she has carried for the past 25 years. However, instead of opening up, Kimberly demands a lawyer, abruptly ending the conversation. This marks a turning point. Her demeanor shifts from charming and approachable to cold and unyielding, like a fortress impossible to breach.
I get it. And I would probably agree with you as far as, you know, that dream life that everybody's going to have. It's probably at 50 years old with everything that you've been through. It's probably not going to happen.
No.
But I'll tell you what else what I do believe, and I'm being sincere about this. You know, because I've seen people that I've sit in here and talked to, and like I said, only one out of 100 usually. I'll see them 3 or 4 years later and they'll go, you know, things are great, things are much better. I haven't been in any trouble, I've turned things around. But I have seen a lot of people that when they come in here and we first start talking, they're carrying a big, heavy burden. And you've been carrying not just, I think what recently happened, you've been carrying some other burdens from what you tell me. You know, I don't see where you want it anywhere else, but...
Oh, I am. I can't believe it doesn't come up yet. The computer's really that slow.
But I've seen it. They may have it in there. She may have it, but I just I want to talk to you. I don't want to keep up and keep leaving. So she may very well have that now. But I've seen people when they finally go, okay, I'm tired of running. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired of being something that I'm not. And, you know, even if it means that they're going to have to make some more sacrifices and some bad stuff's going to come towards them, just the weight off their shoulders. I mean, there's sometimes I sit here and you can literally see them just kind of go, and it's like, I'm ready to tell the truth. I'm ready to do this, you know. And I don't think you're bad. I don't think you're evil. I think
The atmosphere in the interrogation room becomes increasingly tense as the detectives ask a pivotal question. One detective emphasizes that he doesn't think Kimberly is inherently evil or malicious, but he doesn't hold back. Is Jolene dead? And do you know where her body is? This is the moment when Kimberly's charming facade begins to crack, and her gaze turns cold and calculating. The detectives are not just investigating a crime. They are engaging in a psychological battle with a woman who has built an emotional fortress to hide the truth.
And I got to tell you, we've talked to the owner of the business, and I know that she was kind of said some negative things to you that day. She said that she thought you were fake, she thought you were phony, and she was going to look you up. And you know.
I don't remember any of that.
Okay, that's what I was told. That's what. What's the name of the lady that she's got the heart issue that owns the?
Vicky.
Vicky. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. It was not Vicky. It was. I said that wrong. I apologize. There's a Asian woman that works there a couple of days a week. She was there. She was Ann. She was there that day. I apologize. It was not the owner. She said that there was not so much altercation, but just that there was some tension with you guys that last day, and she said that that's what Jolene told you. That she said she overheard that. But
did an accident happen between y'all? I mean,
hey, I think Jolene's dead, and I think you know where Jolene is, and I don't want to go tell her ex. I know that she didn't have a great relationship with her ex, but I know she loved those two boys. I don't want them to. I dread the point, but it's going to happen. I'm going to have to tell them that their mom is gone. Okay.
And we need to know where.
But I need to at least let them be able to give her a proper. She's out there somewhere. Her body's out there somewhere. Let us get her buried properly, or whatever final arrangements they need to take care of. I just want you to think about it for a minute. We're going to find out what happened. I don't mean that in a threat. I don't mean that in a bad way. I've been here for 4 days, almost 16, 18 hours a day, because I'm going to find out where those little boys' mama is. I promise you I'm going to do that. You can help me do that. And you're the one that can make it happen right now.
No, I cannot. And I'm not, again, whatever fury may come,
How did her blood get on your
So let me reply this way, and you may not like the answer.
The detectives shift their approach, focusing on the pain Jolene's family is experiencing, especially her 2 young sons. They appeal to Kimberly's sense of moral responsibility, hoping she will cooperate to bring closure to the grieving family. But Kimberly remains unmoved. She demands a lawyer, breaking the emotional momentum the detectives had been trying to create. At this point, her friendly and open demeanor has completely disappeared, replaced by coldness and resolve. It's clear that Kimberly is prepared to face any consequences as long as the full truth stays buried.
I would like legal counsel. I haven't been able to call anybody. I haven't been able to call my mom, and I see how that works. And that may still continue to go on. I may not be able to call anybody, and you'll just stick me in jail, and I'll just sit there, and I can't call anybody, and on we go. That's fine.
I can't speak for what, when you were held down.
I couldn't call anybody. I couldn't call my mom. I couldn't call anybody. Nothing.
I can assure you, when you get to our facility, we will uphold the letter of the law as far as whatever the policy is and whatever legal and rights you have, those will be upheld.
Well, they weren't so far, so I don't really even expect them to be. That's what I saw down there. They didn't pay attention to me. That's fine. I'm expecting that's what I heard, that Southern jails, that's what happened. So I'm perfectly expecting it to be really bad.
That's not going to happen here. I promise you that.
Virginia Beach.
So do you not want to?
It was.
Let me clarify. Do you not want to talk to me?
Arizona.
Do you not want to talk to me without legal counsel? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you need a drink of water? Or do you need to go to the bathroom?
No, thank you.
Okay. If you need something, just knock on the door. We'll let you go to the restroom or get some water, whatever you want. Okay.
All right, I'm good. Thank you.
The interrogation ends, but the case takes a dramatic turn. In September 2018, Kimberly Kessler was officially charged with first-degree murder. While awaiting trial, she began a hunger strike and displayed erratic behavior, claiming the Illuminati was responsible for her incarceration. This was her final attempt to manipulate those around her and convince the court she was mentally unfit to stand trial. However, Prosecutors pointed out that during her interrogation, Kimberly had been fully aware and in control of the situation. Her plans unraveled, and she was ultimately convicted and sentenced to life in prison, based on an overwhelming amount of circumstantial evidence. Yet the mystery lingers. Jolene's body was never found, and Kimberly has never confessed to the crime. She hasn't admitted to it, but she hasn't denied it either, leaving the case shrouded in chilling ambiguity. With all the evidence and testimony presented during the interrogation, Kimberly Kessler will undoubtedly face serious charges, including first-degree murder, fleeing justice, and several other crimes. The punishment she faces is life imprisonment without the possibility of parole, a sentence that fits the brutal actions and manipulative behavior she carried out. While the victims and their families still suffer from the loss, Kimberly must now face the consequences of her deeds. What do you think about this case? Are there any hidden details that we haven't uncovered yet? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any exciting videos, along with the special offers we'll be bringing to you soon.